There we go. Oh dear. Alright, I have no idea where I was. I left out in the middle of Shadowbringers and then I kind of like stopped playing for a while. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Probably make this a bit bigger. Would this corner be nice? Maybe. Yeah, this is a nice corner. Yeah. Yes. All right. What was I even doing? I don't remember. Hi, bruh. Good evening. Round 2? Yes. Just a short Final Fantasy stream, I reckon. Is the audio alright? Oh no, it's muted. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Now you can hear it. True Kake. Oh my god. Item. Item, how dare you? I'll have the authorities know that you are a stinky baka. I have some new point redeems set up for this specifically. You did a little mischief, a little tomfoolery. Well, we don't take kindly to...
Such devastation!
Oh.
This was not my intention!
It was not my intention. I think the audio should be... It's a bit quiet, actually. Let me see if I can turn it up. Should I do it in the base game? Yes. Audio. The master volume's already pretty high. I could turn up the volume of the game itself. Hold on. Drew, if you think about calling me Stinky too, beware that I have a whole pack of Uno reverse cards here. I wouldn't dare mess with an Uno player.
A test of your reflexes!
Yes, just so! Oh yeah, Final Fantasy's kind of quiet. There we go. No, I don't. Fucking... No. Alright. Hopefully everything should be alright. Now people can hear the alerts again. So that's good. We're going into the ocular. If you're not aware of what happens in the story of Final Fantasy 14, I am so sorry, but I am not replaying it. It took me several weeks getting through like the base game and the expansions up until this point, and I am not going through it again. Not unless I had a reason to. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you. Though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have to thank you for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they have not would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility that lies with me. I know the story, there's a moon, it crashes down, but surprise, it's John Cena! He just bursts out of there with his arms bursting out like, Urgh! This Silvari looks weird. You're weird. Rest assured that I am fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the loss, I will not lose myself to grief, and even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. We have some time for the others to arrive. Would you like to talk? But at least I'm not.
It is pretty smelly.
And if I were to confess any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know? No, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. Estinian, the Azure Dragoon! But I don't know who he is. There's Emmett. There's the boy, the man, the grandpa. It does seem to be a bit quiet, actually. I'll turn up the audio for the voices and stuff a little later, if I can. Fucking Vorfrey, right. There are voices. Wait, you can't hear voices? Okay, you don't hear the voices. Let me know. I'll see if I can fix that. Maybe? I can hear your voice faintly. Okay, so there are voices you can hear. Hold on. So I'll just have to edit that real quick. But after this cutscene. Music's a bit louder. Yeah, no worries. Bear with me, as this might be a trial and error of trying to figure out audio for this game. Hi, Skelet. Ishtola. The person that doesn't like to be called mommy. Hello, Pyromaniac. Heyo, heyo. I changed my username to Pyro. Who is this originally? Oh, Minos. Hi, Minos. Hello, hello. A pyro main, I see, I see. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'll sort the voice audio out in a second after it's done. Music is great though. Peak drama music, yeah. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I have the BGM up quite a bit. The voices I could go all the way up. BGM can go down a bit. Yes. That should be fine, I think. I'm sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. Okay. Did my mail come? Oh, it did. Wait, hold on. Where's the mail? It's over there. Okay. How did I do mounts again? Oh, right, you can't use it in here. Let's just use this then. Pop. Right, there we go. Where's the mail? There it is. I gotta remember how to play. It's been ages since I played. I'm Moogle. Yes. I might have bought myself something. I add to the favorites. There we go. Not even 5 minutes in and you already used the cash shop. Just. Oh, listen. I can get myself one nice thing as I get back into the game. Isn't that right, Wind Up Alpha, which I shall pet? Come here. Good Alpha. Alright, we need to go this way. I like playing Dancer. I like the flow of Dancer, it's really nice. Yup. Hopefully the audio for the voices is better now. I don't know if there's going to be another voice scene really this soon, but let's see. Probably not. Oh, I should turn off the auto skip. Yes. Are you sure you want to do this? Completely sure. Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger. Strong enough to face my destiny. And I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you like us to take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. I saw an Ilmoran airship coming in to land over Amarang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vorfri's forces to Raktika. Raktika! Yes. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Right, now Naboth Arang lies in southern reaches of Amarang, and there are 2 routes we can take to get there. 2 routes. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mord Sulk. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the hills of Amber. Minfilia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Naboth Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we need to cross the Severance from a point nearby the Inn of the Journey's Head. At Journey's Head. If the Ormorans caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with Vorfri's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it could be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Umorans' attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way, we'll have a chance of reaching Naboth Arang unopposed and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that it's a sound plan, Nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Oh, he's annoyed. Look at him. He'll do a little shimmy. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Vorfrey's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it's best that we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few tomorrow for our own journey. I'll leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. You can hear the voices this time, right? Alright, we have to get out of here. Come on, wind up, Alpha. I need to wear my glasses when I read. Alright, I didn't unlock flying yet in here. I love this area, it's so pretty. Everything's just like this glazed over crystal purpley. It was a little bit prettier when everything was surrounded by light though, in my opinion. I quite like those. Hold on. This is something I wish you could do in Guild Wars 2 as well, and it's just interacting with the wildlife, like petting the wildlife. I quite like that. Alright, don't mind me, I have a giant mech. Whoop. There you are. The gate leading to Amarong is just up ahead. In all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by the new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reason to be cautious as is. Keep an eye on Minfilia for me, would you? She disappeared! Oh! Right in front of my eyes. Big dumpy dragon, big dumpy dragon. Right, we couldn't go in here last time. I remember I walked all the way out here and I couldn't get in. Whoop. Off so soon, Mistress Paramount? We've barely had time to recover from the battle. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you. Alright. Yes. Can you hear the voice? Can you hear the talking? Nope, you can't hear any talking. Hold on. We can do it like this then. I swapped it to desktop audio, so it should hear it. But that is a bit of a problem. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can actually fix that. Through here. Is there a solution to this? Yes, this person has the same issue as me. This game acts weirdly if you have surround sound enabled at all, because it'll try to put voices through a speaker that only exists in surround sound when surround sound is enabled, meaning it won't pick up the 2 stereo speakers. See if you can get OBS to pick up on surround sound speakers, or if your headset is forcing surround sound on. Let me just read through this real quick to see if I can fix it. Also, this music's great. Alright, hold on, let me try something. So, sound settings. Da, da. I wish there was a way to check sounds, though, for voices. Alright, let me just leave that as is for now. Nah, it's not talking. Wait, hold on. I know. Can you hear that? Oh, let me try it actually in the other sounding. Ha! I think that caught it. I don't know if that counts as talking though, that's the problem. Okay, we'll see what happens then. Yes. This place has been scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted. That's a big lizard. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing? Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. That is a big drop. Good thing I have an umbrella. Wah! Leave me alone. I'm riding. Use the glider. Whee! Whoop. Jimkin. Do you reckon these chickens are descendants of a behemoth? I'm keeping my eye on them. Who knows what they'll be up to? Hello. You sell stuff. Oh. What am I using? I'm using... Do they not have... I guess not. Doesn't seem like it's better than what I have already anyway. These are this world's version of Skrit. Oh no, we're goblins really, but... You sell? No. No, you are no merchant. But then, why do I know your face? Oh, I remember! You spent Vobath gold! Such a coin purse cracking! You are already a legend among Maud traders. You are a traveling merchant then? Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course, anything for valued customers. This place is Garrick. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After not so many, now none. So Master Gengen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post, very convenient location. In which case, you all must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Nabar Farang ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mine surrounding Nabar Farang. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Oh, no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free, even to a friend of our best customer. Wonderful, thank you for your help. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. May I pet you? Only with consent. And yes, I consent. Okay. Pat, 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 pat. Can I interest you in some rock wrigglers? Plump, juicy, and wriggly. No? Is there something else I can help you with? What kind of place is this? Garrick was once a mining town until all the miners moved out, that is. They were kind enough to leave their houses for us more to use. And like we always say, waste our whatnot.
And as you can see, there's not much here, but a lot of people traveling to and from the Crystarium pass through, mainly to rest or use our well. It is the closest thing that this place has to an oasis. I can smell you!
I get the guys from Ion vibes. Yeah, Deva, if you ever played that. I don't think I have. Never played it. Hello, Roro.
You wish to go to the bar for wrong, hmm? There was once a way. Once. A gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left nothing behind that they wished to retrieve. Now there is nothing left and no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt that his rusted wires would bear your weight. Oi.
A test of your reflexes!
Oh yeah, I'm not that big. I gnocchi. You hastily take down a memo regarding the gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. It's a good thing I always keep a little paper around. People wave. Hi, hi. Hello, Gon.
For the Bafarang, airship is best. Nothing is faster than airship. The Omurans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you.
Though it seems somewhat superfluous to do so. You dutifully take note of the Gongon's word. Alright, last one. Where are you at? Hiding behind a building? By the way, this is also something that Guild Wars 2 does not have, that I really love. It's the fact that the houses are fucking house-sized, and not script-sized. There's a better scale going on in Final Fantasy that I quite enjoy. There you are.
Shoo. Oh, that is a surprise. Not many bound for the bar for wrong these days. I do know a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the Hills of Amber. It is locked behind a gate, however. I assume that will kept it from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being of much use.
What? Ah, Drew, I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabafarang. The Olmoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though, their army is definitely in Amarang. There have been no sightings of the Olmorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alizier's plan has borne fruit. Alizier. Yes. Did you have better luck finding us a route forward? Yes. Here you go. I know her. There you go. I took them neatly into your little pouch. So these are our options. Well, what do you think? We can try the gondola. Might die. But Can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Valkyrie, obviously. Gate aside, the trolley seems the most feasible. I'm not gonna lie, I like the first option because it just sounds so carefree. Might die. I'd rather not, if it's all the same to you. If it went poorly, we couldn't simply wave our hands and vanish into the ether like a Stola. Not that I would recommend it, even if we could. Alright, you want the most feasible one, don't you? It does seem to be the least risky of our options. And I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off to search for it, though. Perhaps Zunzun can offer some insight. Wow. What are you doing back here? Actually, what is all this? Oh man, these pots kind of make me want to... they remind me of Dragon Quest. You used to be able to grab these pots and just kind of throw them everywhere. Throw them on people too. Smash. Whoop. Try my fashion, by the way. I know it's not the one that I look like, not the one that I'm wearing on my PNG tuber. But, hold on. How did I do that again? I think it was C, yes. And then glamour. Oh, I can't do it here. I'm not in a proper village. Whoop!
Oh, valued customer. Worthy of a mode of help?
Of a fashion? They told us of a trolley that runs to Nabatharang at least. But am I correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when we first asked?
Yes, the gate, you see, it is, impassable. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it exists. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Biron Mines. That is where the trolley control stands. I still see miners there from time to time, if anyone knows what happened to the Talos.
It would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Biron, then. Sorry, we're off to Mount Biron, then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our question. The fucking Shadowbringers, like, quest complete jingle is so loud compared to what happens. Alright, need to go that way. I think we can just go through here then. Whoop. Excuse me, don't mind me. Coming through. Whoop. Don't mind me. Oh, there they are. We have yet committed any kinds of genocides. This is even an MMO, right? You can even pet the wildlife. Though to be fair, we've probably... I mean, as far as I remember, we've killed quite a few already. But not as much as in Guild Wars 2, funnily enough. The scale of the track is impressive. I'll give them that. Now we only need to follow it until we come to the mines. The music in this game slaps so hard though. Fuck. Wait till we get to any boss songs though. Oh, that's a cool looking bird dinosaur thing. It's like a vulture, but then mixed with a raptor. I love the designs of these creatures. That is an unreasonably buff goat. Kind of like a goat dog thing. He's so buff though, look at him. Holy shit. Bam bam. Bam bam bam. Alright, here we go, the mines. Bit of a mess, innit? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zun Zun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zun Zun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Hiya, hello. Something near the entrance to the mines proper called Urianger is a high. Meet us there if you find anything. Whoop. God, look at the size of these tracks. Massive. Whoop. Something down here? Or up here? Let's go down. Whoop! If another scene with talking starts, though, I'll try and see if it works, because we still haven't gotten to a new scene with talking in it yet. Oh, there's one. What? The benches within suggest that this must have been a passenger car. Oddly enough, though, it is clearly old. It appears to be well maintained. Hey Drew, hi Azracel. I am not judge you that you noob in Final Fantasy 14. I am judge you because you play for FF14 in the FF14 in the first place. I like Final Fantasy. I see no problem with this. I love Final Fantasy. I love Dragon Quest. I love Guild Wars 2. You can love a lot of things. I love PS2, PSO2 as well. PSU is my favorite. Flecks of rust are on the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolley without issue. Oh, there's a thing over there we can do a lookout on. Yep. Come on, let me up. Yeah. Oh, I think I have to climb up there. Hold on. Whee! I missed. Got that bit. Alright, so lookout. The shafts carved into the side of Mount Byron were the center of a large-scale mining operation which employed the relentless strength of an army of Talos. As in this case, with Garrick, Kelk, and many other places in the region, Biran was a name taken from a ronzo of historical note. Ooh, I should probably go in that house. One of my friends say shit to Guild Wars 2, and he wanted me to play Final Fantasy. You can enjoy multiple things! I haven't tried PSO2. I played PSO on the GameCube to death, though. Try PSU, Phantasy Star Universe. That is the first Phantasy Star game I played, and I fucking loved it. Especially with the online mode. But the online mode isn't available anymore, which is sad. The game really shines with this online mode. There's a cup here. The cup is slightly warm, and a fair amount of tea steeped over long. If the color is any indication, remains within. Whoa! Alright, there we go. Combat! That indicator over the head seems really sus. I've been playing around with the HUD a little. I don't know if I still like it or not. I might change it. The menu here for my abilities and stuff used to be a bit more in the middle, which does help me see things a little better, but then also, at the same time, not. Oh, we have to go this way. Leave me alone. Wait. Alright, all come at me, come on. I still got it. I played FF Trial on PS4 in 2017 and I was in love with the game, but after I try it, I find it no more fun anymore. It's you gotta be in the mood to play it, I think. Ah, Drew, what hast thou discerned? I see. Indeed, thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Ample evidence of recent maintenance, and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the Source. The Source. Nor does it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here, suggests a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, this specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gates. And without the aid of Talos, even if thou were somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them. What is this, shall we? No, let's ask them what it is, shall we? Drew, I do believe you will find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses in the north and west side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Excuse me. Whoop. Over there. Wicked! Why? Where did you come from? No, never mind that. You had no business here. Of that I'm sure. are you? Ugh. Wait, am I you? Oh no, he's out. We got him. We got him. Vroom. Leave me alone. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands here. Come to take your 8 hours. Do we honestly look like we'd need to steal, what, some rusted bits of iron? That'd be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look, well... You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would have to come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Oi, Taff. I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her first love, joined by her 2 most loyal servants sworn to follow her into World's End? On their journey, they met a sorcerer, as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that this is a serious conjecture, no, I suppose I am a bodyguard of sorts, but we have rather large concerns than fairy tale romances. Fairly larger concerns. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabar Farang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realise that we haven't gotten off on the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again... The trolley? The trolley? You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Taff, at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little need in transport these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovations to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore, mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made this far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, there is anything we could do. Is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together? It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him. If you like, we'll introduce you. Very well, our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right, it looks like you're following us back to Twine then. Is that Cloud Spike? I think so. I think it is from Advent Children that he uses around there as well. And why is there no voice acting? The voice acting happens more in important scenes. But it is giving me a chance to flesh out my vocal cords. I do need more water though.
More sip.
If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd come out by now. Ooh, I might have killed that guy. You think he'll be alright? That's... Oh, well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You go on ahead, Taff. Alright. Looks like I'll just see you lot and me then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way to the rail yard. I probably killed him. He's dead. I left him in the corner there. Really sorry about that. Just, You'll figure it out. Off I go! Woo! Mierder! Oh, there's a crystal over there. I want to follow the railroads. Yeah, Wars 2 has more or less important scenes than FF important scene. The voice acting, there is a lot of it in here though. Just so you know. Probably, I mean, Guild Wars 2 has voice acting throughout the whole thing. Except for small talk dialogue. Are those hands? Oh, it's a golem sort of thing. What is it? Debitage. A funky little fella. Fellas. Oh, what? Oh, that wasn't even where I was supposed to go. I got distracted. Well, let's just grab this so we can teleport there next time then. Ba, 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 da, ba. Shiny. Yo! My leg! Oh, I can change my looks here, I guess. Because I'm in a safe spot now. Yeah. So this is all the fashion I have on my character at the moment. So we have this one, which was the first look I had as a Lalafell. And I just kind of kept it to see what it would look like on my aura. I got this bunny outfit. Fancy casino look. I have the Omega dress, which is quite skimpy. Got the streetswear with some sunglasses. More of that. Fancy little top hat dress. Slut Marcus, shut up. little bowl hat. Dress hat. Cozy sweater wear. The samurai armor. Dashing look. I love a suit look. The Heaven's Ward armor. And the one that you see as my current thing for my PNG tuber. I use this one as a look. And then there's the Shadowbringer armor. Which I thought I'd just keep on because it's fun. Also, this Power Ranger armor I got from one of the events. It's fucking cool though. Edgelord, shut up! No, I'm not. Yeah, that's it. What's up to this? for a bit. It's so cozy looking. I like it a lot. No. No, I don't. Oh, let's try and use the, yeah, the bike. That's a cool bike, though. Oh, hello. I want the bike. Oh, where's my mount guide? There it is. There we go. Quite unrelated to all of this, but out of your NPC characters you encountered in Guild Wars 2, who is his or are your favorites? Is that a hero point in FF? No, it's a specific spot you have to tag, and after you complete the list of doing all of those, you can it's an Aephorite. Yeah, it's an Aephorite spot. If you collect all of them, you can fly. I know, I'm joking. Oh, alright. It was a fart cloud. You're smelly. No, you. What characters in Guild Wars 2 are my favorites? I like Doom. Daddy Doom. I'm very terrible with names, though. I'll let you know if something comes to mind. I'd have to think about it now. I do have favorites. Is it Char? I don't know. Maybe. I like Goric. Joko was also a favorite for a little bit, until he died. Woo! Damn, that's smart. Did he have to front me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not be done about it though, now though. I've pointed your overeager companion in the right direction, and they've gone ahead. So we need to get moving. Normally, we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I am comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Oh, now I'm supposed to go there, okay. Good thing I grabbed it. Oh, you only want me to go part way. I see. To me, your favorite character is always the Char or the Asura. I think they're the more interesting ones, at least. Joko needs to burst out of Aurene. Why? I do think that some decisions in the writing could have made the game a lot better than it is. Definitely some of the writing was really weird. Wait a moment. I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, alright, run! What? This guy? Just him? Can't catch me. Where do you go off to? average races can be interesting. You just have to write them more compellingly. I just didn't really find a lot of things that they talk about interesting in Guild Wars 2. Though, that's not fair, because I honestly just kind of forget, like, things. I forget a lot. Are you a D&D, Char? Because you buffed up like 90% of the fight. I'm a dancer. It's basically like a hybrid support DPS sort of thing. I give buffs. Let's try hitting both. You okay, buddy? Sorry about that. I'll admit, I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to the Twine, though, so we should make it without further incident. Alright, good. Now I can teleport there. Oh, actually, I do like Canuck. Canuck is a sassy bitch, and I kind of love him for it. But sometimes he's a bit much as well. He needs to tone it down occasionally. This is the problem I have with Guild Wars 2's writing as well. They can't choose if they want to be serious or if they want to be comedic. There's supposed to be an in-between, but they kind of overdo it in some cases. I still don't know why they swapped Mitrin's, you know, Horik, unleash the cannons. Aye aye, Captain. I don't know why they swapped that line out. That was weird. Oh, I also love the old Char voice more than the current Char voice. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the tracks. Over time, miners came to see their fortunes. And that's what made the town grow to what you see here before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtlessly noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town, back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now, there is no trolley, no such work, nor much work to be had in the mines, for that matter. The only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Well, that's encouraging. But I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. Magnus the Red. Is there gonna be voice acting for this one? No. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Oi, the four of you. Wicked wide, if you're going to bother me, at least have the damned courtesy to stand still. He thinks this one is in deep with his cups. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabartharong, so they came to ask about a trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabartharong. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabatha. I must. Ah! So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. This place is ruin. Nothing more. And you're not getting down the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabargarong. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No! I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be! We'll speak outside. Char from the dollar store? No! It's a completely different thing. We got Char at home. No, they're not that bad though! They look cool. They're not quite as animalistic as Char. Char are more, leaning more towards animalistic, but I still think it's fine to have a beast folk that is not, completely Char. Stinky Char. Why are you guys so mean? You're so mean.
It is pretty smelly.
No. No. I need to grab some more water. Oh, doing every voice is starting to get to my throat. One sec. Oh.
I take a little sippy.
Take a little sippy. Yes. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak. And he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. You were cooking earlier, but Kanaka's a solid pick. Yeah, he has a lot of character, is the thing. I mean, there's probably some characters that I liked that I'm just kind of forgetting about right now. I like the script. I like all the script. Script are fun. Zomaros is a whole character on himself as well. But he's kind of a whiner, though. Kind of a bitch baby piss boy. So I don't know. Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Urianger. It's about choice, and I've had years to decide where I stand. Minfile has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That at least I can do for her. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Come on, wind up to Alpha, let's go. A little adventure. Where should we start? Ooh, that'd be a good place to start, I guess. Bangar was great until he became the voice. What happened to him, by the way? I remember Bangar. He was locked up in a little cage next to Aurene for the longest time until we killed Jormag. And then after that, he just disappears. And we never hear of him again. Like, he's still alive, but where is he then? Is he in the Black Citadel somewhere, in a cage? We have no idea where he is. And I'm a little worried about that. Not the fact that they'll ever bring him up again, because I don't think they will, but... Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friends back home with no trouble. And he's just fine, he was just a bit shaken up is all. And you, what did Magnus have to say? I did have a faint hope that your need might prompt him to action where our interest has not. But I suppose that was foolish of me. I am sorry that we couldn't be of help though. I could at least show you the trolley car we have here, if you like. You could give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth wood. You mean to say you're not giving up? Even knowing that Magnus is... Magnus. You know, Magnus the Red, from the Warhammer 40k universe. Magician. He knows a few parlor tricks. Let me tell you that. I don't see much point in your being stubborn about it. Though, perhaps stubbornness is exactly what the situation calls for. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. I can't imagine that anything you'll try will work, but if you're certain, you can help me make preparations in the event that it does. In that end, take this toolbox. We're going to inspect the rails. I'll have a long look along the tracks for anything that's in need of repair. You bring the tools and be ready to hand them over whenever I stop to work. I know they said that he's recovering from Jormag's grip, but we have no idea what happens afterwards. We should know, because he was a major character. This spot looks like it could use a bit of work. Can you ready the tools for me? Right, you put that in my special box, didn't you? What does it say? Too large toolbox. No one could ever possibly need this many tools, let alone to carry them all on their person at one time. You open the box, revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Hey, brilliant! Now, if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose, for one matter. Can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. Here's a wrench. Thank you! This one will do nicely. Now give me one moment and... the entire thing breaks. Oh no, he's fine. There, I don't see any other problems here, so let's continue along the track. You fancy a sandwich? There's one in there too. Just got a little bit of grease on there. Don't worry about it. You gave him nothing. I gave him hopes and dreams. That's all he needed. He had to believe. That's all he had to do. Oh, I overshot. All right. You set down the toolbox, the muscles of your arms enjoying profound relief, and open it once again. You're quite handy to have around, you know. As to the lamp here, these aren't often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, we might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post seems to have splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, we wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. I have a file. There you go. I'm tossing it to you. Yes! A wood file's perfect! Let me even this out. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take in the view of the tracks from here for a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. It is nice though. I love the areas, the area designs in this game. Mining has always been a primary vocation of folks in the hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they had to dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the area of the Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mistel engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills, and wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked right up again. Twine itself sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, the fruitful cooperation of the native Ronso and the newly come Mistel. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistel left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks of the Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Yulmore, and now no one remains that can repair and operate. And now, no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed. And there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do.
The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favourite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. And that said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. Off I go to kill some birds. Woo! Am I just gonna kick this off? Can't catch me. Alright, one more should do it. Some murder, yes. We are currently in the middle of venturing between main quests, but that is fine. Also, voicing everything probably makes things take a little bit longer, but hey, it's fun. Woohoo! Oh, there's a wall here. It's probably to prevent people from getting stuck. Now when you got the white cloths, clothes on and the chakrams, it reminds me of Colette from the Tales of Symphonia. I've never played that game either, but I think I know what you're getting at. I go back to the guy. Woo! Hello, Jarek. Oh, thank you! That should be everything taken care of. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that we can get started again, though. As I said, the only people who knew how to repair the Talos are long gone. When they left, life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley's tracks rusted, and its cars fell into disrepair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word was trolley. Damn it. And those were the worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years passed, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real, proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he could never have left in the first place, if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Amarong is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help. In the end, the Sin Eaters got his boy. Isn't that always the way? The child... The child had always said that someday He wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again. So in his memory, they returned to Twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was going well for a time. Wicked White! Vultures? Are they back for revenge? Never mind, I don't want to find out. I was enthralled by your story, but you just kind of left me here. In the middle of the rails. Fine, I'll go back. I'll run. Yeah, nice work out there. And now that you know the story of the now you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you as much good without the Talos, though. If there was even a single one of that still functioned, things might be different, but, well, here we are. Not that it'll do you any good, but we do have a Talos that's been meaning to repair. I can show you if you'd like. It'd be nice to hear something other than Magnus' griping for a change. Time to sleep, good night. Yeah, that's fair, yeah. Have a good night. I'll probably stream for, like, I don't know, half an hour more? It's still got time, yeah. Around 11 o'clock is a good time to stop, I think. Which way are we going? This way. Aha! Ow. Truly a most vexing state of affairs. I thought mayhaps a closer examination might yield something of value. I see. The means to build Talos stone by stone are lost to us. 'Tis true. But here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it would be in working condition. 'Twill likely require naught but a few modest repairs and a suffusion of ether. Well, if you think you can get the thing up and running, far be it from me to stop you. But what exactly do you reckon is the problem? I should stress that I have performed only the most cursory of examinations. Though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me, as I did suspect from the first, it is a host of networks of veins through which ether floweth freely. Or so it would, were it not for several fractures which now impede said flow. How is it now? Did you get all that from a glance? I'll take it you thought of a solution then. To bridge these fissures requires a material highly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe that will be possible to restore the Talos to life. Might I prevail upon thee to acquire that which we require? Not far beyond the walls of Twine dwelleth a creature of living stone. The Dibitage. Oh, that thing that I saw sitting on the floor earlier. Full sure am I that stone from such a being would prove most suitable to our needs. Go beat up a rock monster. Very good. I shall have Thancred and Minfilia attend me in the remaining preparations. I spied but 3 obstructions to the flow of ether in the Talos, and thus would I ask you to provide 3 stones of the Dibitage? All else will be made ready upon thy return. Yahoo! Yippee! You see that guy in the back? He's just yippee! Da da da. Ba ba. Da 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 ba. Right. Keep it going. Any more? Oh, there's one. Whoop. Thancred, I'm losing my voice slowly. Thancred and Minfilia will return ere long with the remaining supplies we require. Didst thou succeed in procuring stone from that debitage? There you go. You got my little gloves all dusty. Fine specimens, one and all. You have my thanks. We need to now but wait for Thancred and Minfilia's return. From end to end, the paths by which Aether may flow through the Talos have been duly mended. They but require a sufficient endurement. It's not moving. Strange, the core refuses to stir. I fear the condition of this house is more dire than I previously surmised. As a heart drives blood through a man's veins, so doth the core Aether throughout the massive frame. Failing its repair or replacement, the Talos cannot be restored. So it was the art after all. Thou didst foresee this outcome? Well, no, not exactly. Never gone this far in trying to repair it, so we had no way of knowing the heart was a real problem. We tried to find another, in case things turned out as they are now, but... Jarek? This isn't really my story to share. But please, Jarek, if something went wrong, maybe we can help. Alright, after all you lot have done for me, I suppose it's the least I can do. Right then, the Talos.
Their heart cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special sort with sufficient ethereal conductivity. Both it and the other materials used in the construction of Talos bodies are mined in the same place. That place being, of course, here, Deals Vamba. And it was 3 years ago when she... no, I can't. I'm sorry. But you have to hear it from Taff or someone else. And there he goes. Back to the tavern then. Hello, Harloff. What are you doing here? Harloff is faced with a problem he cannot solve alone. I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, bunny. Cool eye patch. Silly, eh? You can ask again, but the answer's the same. All trolleys are. What? God damn it, Jarek! You could have at least finished so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress in fixing that Talos and all, he was probably thinking you could help change things around here. And I think he may be right. Gather your friends, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Bun bun. Oh! Voice acting. Oh, you can't hear it though. Hold on. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, the voice acting's still not coming through on through the game itself, so I'm just gonna play through desktop audio.
When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more. Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper. And then the mine collapsed. We labored day and night to clear away the rubble, but it took us 2 months to find her. To find her body. Magnus has never been the same since.
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, yes, well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
What? Oh, you again. How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap.
Oh, I was pretty accurate with his accent when I tried voicing him.
Now piss off back to wherever you came from. And don't let me catch you around here again.
What were their names?
My son was named Skuli. My wife, Agna. Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them. I thought to try and drown my sorrows. But somehow, the bottle's never deep enough.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too?
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant. Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter. But I finally had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers. I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabarth Areng.
What rubbish.
She's not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not. We can still bring her back.
Pat, 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 pat. Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must needs procure a new heart for the Talos. Taff, knowest thou any location wherein we might find the stone we require? No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. We're talking for Urianger is a tongue twister. Is what it is. I told you, near all the veins were tapped dry years ago. Though I suppose if you really wanted to try, you might find something at Nuvi's Leavings. It was opened well before Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Gufjon, and tell him I sent you. But don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. Thine assistance is most appreciated. Drew, I think it best Thancred joins thee in this search. Though he would be quick to deny it, his heart is in turmoil, and his thoughts clouded. 'Twould be unwise to ignore his distress. You? Where you at, Thancred? You're not hiding behind the building, are you? No, he's on the wall. Hold on. Oops, I'm a bit too far in. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah? Yeah, is that so, Fancred? You don't have to look at me like that. I know what you're on about. I know you're in love with Minfilia, but you're not. That's not your Minfilia, you know? And I get your problem here. I get the problem, I really do. But you gotta let it go, man. Don't be so dramatic. Alright, come on, I'm coming over. Off to somewhere, are you? At last. A lead on the stone we need to power the Talos. I can't very well have you go on your own. Lead the way. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Nuvi's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. So this way, yes. Leave me alone. What the fuck? Spiky mole? Oh, you're kind of cute though. Oh, it's like a porcupine. But not, you know, not like an actual porcupine, but it shoots out its quills. Oh, I love the super giant cactuars. Look at this guy. What a fella. Look at those gams, too. Man got legs. It kind of looks like he has, like... Oh, oh dear. Leave me alone, please. Oh my god, look at that. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving. Though we should probably hear what Gufjon has to say before we celebrate. Assuming we can find him, that is. I am not wearing the proper mining equipment. It's Gufjon! Where's your helm? I know, I'm not wearing one. I'm not really safe. I'm not doing a good job at that. Hmm? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Why are you wearing a helmet? Well, you should have listened to Taff. You're wasting your time. But this side is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Leonine. All the Talos in the Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were, at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. And our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonine that might have been overlooked. I suppose it may be another way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. Fine, what do you want? The other day, I found a Vobot gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Vobot gold piece! And wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. It seems we have our work cut out for us, Drew. Thankfully, I have an idea of how we might hurry things along. What might that be, Thancred? As I'm sure you noticed, despite their best effort to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning it will be much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose we use these sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in and I'll handle this area. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drop's effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. I have dark sight now. Though it doesn't seem to have illuminated much. Oh, we got here then. Nothing here. It'd be so easy if it was the first one, wouldn't it be? Maybe this one. Oh, there it is. That was quick. I searched the right spot. I should probably start ending my stream soon though, so I'll finish this little dialogue with Thancred and then we'll let's just see what we do after that then, I guess. We'll continue the story next time then. I was hoping he'd drop the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More full of me of thinking Lady Luck was on our side. There you go. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. Come now, Thancred. You are far more prepared for this task than I. No more unusual, I assure you. I only managed to survive the Coafin wilderness and the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation. A habit of mine since childhood. And one of the few positive traits which endeared me to Louisoix, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proved vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. As long as I have the means to protect those dear to me, and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now, let's hurry and see that return to Gufjon. Gufjon! The sooner we get back, Urianger and Minfilia, get back to Urianger and Minfilia, the better. There you go. You're back! Wait, does that mean? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Here you go. Here you go, big boy. Here's your coin. I'll be damned. You actually found it. Well, it is a deal. But don't think this'll mean, this means what you'll get, but don't think this means you'll find what you're after. Alright. That's enough for today, I think, then. Because it's getting kind of late and I'm being told to be quiet. I can't do voices quietly. I have to be loud, boisterous. So let's go raid someone. Ah, actually, I know exactly who we could raid. We could raid Bree. They are currently doing art. Or Hawks. Or Skelet. Skelet is playing Sea of Thieves. I think Sea of Thieves might be fun to check out. So, I'll send you guys over. Yeah, there we go. Say hi to Skelet for me. Thank you very much for hanging out. And we'll continue the story again next time I stream. Yes. Bye-bye.